This is part two of this spread process. Um, by now we can see some kind of abstract landscape with the horizon here, some elements of nature, the tree. At this stage, what I usually do is bringing in some pieces, images that represent some kind of inner tension, some kind of contrast. And after that, what I do is making contacts that bring some interest into the spread, make your eyes travel and try to understand the connections, what it means for me, what it means for the viewer. I will show you now some things I am usually bringing in, and what tension or conflict means. This is a simple example, okay? This is some kind of nice paper, graphic paper. It has attention to this area because it has attention and also some things that are matching. Like the tones here reminds the tones here, reminds the tones here. If I put it somewhere, it would make me try to connect things in a surprising way, in a way that I didn't plan ahead. This one is too. It brings in some kind of tension with colors. This and this. They are a great opposites. Okay, this is far. This is the horizon. This is a close-up of a flower. This is too. This is also some kind of conflict because it is evening. It is sunset. Here you see a lot of light, nature, green. So it has a few ways it can bring in a conflict. This is cafe. I think it's in France, where people gather around. It has the green, it has the nature, but in a different way from here. Same idea is this green, these plants near an old home, where this is outside, this is open nature, this is the sea. So you've got also with the colors, you have tendency to red and brown that goes with the warm colors here. This can bring in some tension too, because it is green against the red. It is close against the horizon. It has different graphics, different graphic from here, right? This one is too. This one is very interesting. You have inside and home. You have the red sofa here that goes nice with the red here, and this is in and this is out. This this is the same. I think it's the same image, another part of it. This can make a good addition too, to play with the conflict graphically, and also what it means to me. Why do I keep doing things that look out to the horizon, to the nature, and what it means to me against being inside home. Like this. This is totally different mood. But if I really like, I can connect them in a way that would be interesting, that will make you ask, okay, what they have to do together. Graphically, we have the green ear. Okay, this is a little girl, some kind of. This image is from a book from the 60s. This girl is very naive. It's childhood. Childhood can go with nature. This is something newer. It's the big sea, the big ocean. Okay, what we can make connections that will bring in some kind of understanding, some kind of things to think about. This one too, okay? This one too. This is people going to the beach. This is a lake, I think. This is the ocean, okay? These people are going to the beach to have fun. You have colors to match. You have again the conflict between the private and the nature. Most of the images that I have here are from this magazine. It's from 2002. It's a French magazine. It has amazing images that I use a lot in my journals. You see, I've cut out many things. It has a high quality of photographs. It has very interesting images, very interesting photos, beautiful flower photos. Okay, now what will I pick? Let's see what I like and what I will pick. This doesn't feel right to me at the moment, so I will not use it. This is no. Okay, it's not an interest for me at the moment. This can be interesting. Interesting challenge. Maybe this piece is too big for here. Maybe I'll cut it. Maybe I'll use like this, or cut this, or hide this piece of ship. A text, any kind of text, is also bringing in some good tension. Sometimes the text adds some understanding to the scene. Sometimes it just being used as a graphic element. This I like. Maybe I will put it here, this one. This one I like too. No, I don't want to do this. Maybe I'll use maybe this, maybe this. I don't like the color combination at the moment. If I put this kind of paper, I will have to go around in my method, in my technique, and pull in some kind of color that will connect everything. It doesn't draw me in at the moment. This one I like. This one I like. We can put more than one piece of I can play very nice with these two pieces here. I think I like it. this is the details too small, and they're about the same size and focus like the details in this image. So it will require more work to show the conflict. It's not immediate conflict. This is an immediate conflict, and it makes you ask questions. This is too, but the color are too not saturated enough for me, and they don't sit for me. They don't sit nicely against the colors here. I could have done this, for example, and connect somehow, and draw the red somehow here, and maybe make this wall blue, grayish blue. But at the moment, this draws me in. This piece of paper makes me want to work on the page. So let's start working. I will try to explain things as I go. And if I'm forgetting to speak, you will excuse me. Okay. Where is my glue? Glue. Where is my glue? Ah, here it is. I wonder if to cover this piece, it's an end of an old ship. This is modern. This is I don't remember where I took it from, but I like the image. I liked it very much. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll leave these lines here. Okay, let me cut it first. Yes, I like it that way. This is Mod Podge. I like the smell. This is a jelly plate piece of paper. I want to work on this area and to define some kind of horizon line. Probably the horizon line will be around here. I don't know. I'm not sure how it will look in this area, but let's start. Okay, so I'll bring in reds and pinks. This is a beautiful magenta, local brand. This pink is great, neon pink. We keep the white here. Okay, let's see what brush. I can use this brush. It might be I will expedite this section so the video will not be too long. When I start working, sometimes I'm not sure what to do. I just do something. It might be that after a few minutes I will not find any advantage of what I'm doing, or I will not like it, or will think to myself, what am I doing? But it gives a jump start to start playing. I love this connection. I love what this neon pink does to the composition. So I want to add a bit more red somewhere. Maybe here, maybe here. Not too harsh, just so the eye can travel nicely. Okay, now usually I respond to my my way of thinking, so I can jump from one thing to another. I feel the need to make some horizon line now. So I will use, I think I will use black. This tree, for example, you can look both ways. You can look like this. These are the branches and these are the roots, and if you look opposite, these can be the branches and this can be the roots. So the way I drawn it, maybe it was unconscious, but it means something. It's some other kind of contrast, of tension, of it might lead the subject of the spread, what it means to me. In and out, big and small, close and far. Okay, now the black. This black is very old. Okay, oops. We already have here a line. Connecting both sides of the spread is something I use almost in all my pages. The things I draw on the left side and on the right side, they have some kind of meaning. I will explain it maybe later. It's a whole other theory about the left and right in the body. Okay, this looks nice enough. So I need to work now. I want to work on this area and this area. Here I can add another image, or I can just paint. Maybe I'll add dark blue here. This brush is a very bad quality brush. I use it sometimes because I don't want to be in control of what goes out, because it's so ruined. Let's see. We have a dimension line here too. Let's see. Not too harsh, not to make the line too harsh. So we have 3 levels. Now we'll add some shades of water in. I like this tone of turquoise. We need darker blue too. Even with a small movement, color or lines, I connect the 2 sides of the spread. I connected them with the black line that I will push back a bit now. This pink pulls out the reddish tone from this purple area. Don't have enough good brands in a jar here, so I'm using many times Amsterdam brand, but I don't have it in a jar, so this This happens a lot, that the paint jump out. Turn down a bit the red here. This is still the background. I might bring some front layer that will use this background as a storyline. It might be an image, a person, an object. It can stay at the level of some kind of abstract drawing, but usually I like to add other elements. Now I'm working without much thinking, just responding the paint areas. Alright, let's see. I might bring here something. I want to make this line and this line more obvious to the watcher. I'm looking at it now through the camera, and I can see it's clear enough, but not too clear. I want to make it more clear. So what we'll use? We can use a pink, graphic pink, but I don't want that. Trying to look at it closer. So we have some kind of a place. This is some kind of place I enjoy being in, looking at. This is closer to me. I'm still not clear with what it means to me, but there are a few elements here that I like very much. Nature, close-up flowers, trees, water. I'll end this part now. We'll look at it and see where I want to go with it. Thank you for watching. Bye.